Hello, dear students. How are you tonight? Hello, Jonathan. Did you hear me?
Yes, teacher, I'm very fine. Are you?
I'm good, thank you. Yes, I sent you the associated with the video in order to watch. When you have finished watching the video, you can connect again this video conference
Oh,
or speaking session.
okay, teacher, thank you.
Well, Erica, uh, I know that you had watched the video before, right? Um, I'm not sure if you read my message in which I say it's important that you use your camera in order to answer the question associated with the oral test or the oral exam. You mentioned me
Okay.
before. You mentioned me before that you have watched the video, right?
Yes.
Okay. According to the video, uh, what do you think when a person are using the technology in order to communicate with others?
Well, agree that actually people use technology to communicate because um, these days, if you don't know how to use technology, you are not good at on your job. You can, be updated on news and everything. So it's very important to communicate and use the technology. Um, and I think it's very good.
Okay. Um, did you remember how did Julie Bishop answer the question asked by the popular website BuzzFeed?
Yes, she used emojis.
Okay. And what do you think about the emojis they use uh, nowadays? Or for you, what are emojis?
It's pretty funny. It's awesome. It means it makes easier the chatting, and you can make jokes with emojis and express the feeling that you are and express the feeling at that moment. You're not able to see the other face, the other person online. So now I believe it's a tool to express how do you feel.
Okay. What types of activities does Julie Bishop like about the video? And the video um, told that Julie Bishop answered um, some activities that she likes to do in her free time that using emojis. Do you remember that we
Well,
use
they ask a couple of questions regarding what she likes. She replies with a book, a music device, and TV.
Mhm,
And when she were asked about what sports did she
mhm,
practice, she replies with a running shoes and a dancing in a
mhm,
happy face.
mhm. Okay, okay, thank you. Um, what do you think is? the meaning associated with book? Which kind of activities is associated with the emoji's book?
That she likes to read.
Okay. The next question is, what do you think is Chiquitaca Curita? Who is he?
She was the person that invented the emotions, I believe.
Okay. Do you remember what is the from?
Japan.
Do you remember in which year was created the first emoji?
Oh, oh, I believe, I don't know, I believe into 2015. I'm not sure, I believe so.
No. Okay, however, no problem. Well, what do you think how the technology has changed the relationship nowadays?
Well, sometimes it has changed a lot. Sometimes it's an dance, you know, it has its advantage. I teacher, it was created in 1999. I just check here in my notes. 1999.
Yeah.
Well, the relationships has changed. Uh, I'm the one that thinks that you are closer with persons that is so far. You know what I mean? I feel closer with friends that in another country. So this is a good thing. But sometimes the person that I have on my side, it is like you feel away, you know, far away.
Okay. And what do you think about the mobile phones? Just right now, do you think the mobile phones have changed the communication or have changed communication?
Oh, sure. No, you are connected every time, every minute. Not just for a call, just to be connected with the net, see news, uh, find, you know, answer questions. It's everything.
Okay. Um, what do you think is or what is test speak? What is test speak?
That is called the text to speak. It is called to chat with emotion, with emoji.
Okay. What do you think about the information associated with some people or when a person removes the letters? When he or she wants to write a message on the chat, but the person doesn't use full words or full sentence, um, his names removes the letters. What do you think? For you, is difficult or is easy understand when a person is writing you a message and
I believe
removes
it's
the
easier.
letters?
Yes, it's easier to write a message, to text a message. I believe it's easier, and if you don't know a word, but you feel free to ask what is the meaning of that. I mean, when you chat a lot, it is like a new language, you know, to learn that kind of things.
Okay. What do you think are disadvantages of using mobile phones? Disadvantage.
For me, there is no disadvantage. I mean, my cell phone, my mobile phone is a pretty good tool. I use it to since to watch TV, to study, to read a book, to listen music, to see news. It's everything for me. So for me, there is no disadvantage at all.
Okay. Okay, Erika. Thank you very much for your answer. And the
Thank
question
you.
associated with the video. I'm not sure if you want to connect um, in order to show something, but I asked you the question associated with the video. Is it the part um, of the English exam? However, the other things is associated with that, but I'm not sure. However, thank you, Erika.
Thank you.
Angie, okay. Angie, do you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Um, Before asking the question associated with the English exam, I would like to know if you have watched the video.
Yes, a little.
Okay. About the video, what is your opinion about the video?
Well, the video is about uh, technology and communication.
Mhm.
And well, around the world,
Mhm.
we have the need of communicate with different kind of people, and that's when you can use your cell phone or your mobile phone.
Mhm.
And sometimes you can write all the text, and sometimes you can use short words, and can use emojis to express what yeah, you want to say. Uh, Communication, yes, is important. At the same time, emojis and technology, but I think that you can't use emojis in a serious conversation
Mhm.
with an important person. You can use it and with your friends, but not with every person.
Okay. Uh, do you remember who is Chiquitaca Curita?
Chiquitaka Kurita, I think, was the person that created that
Mhm.
kind of communication called emojis.
Mhm. Okay. Based on the information of the video, uh, the mobile phones have changed communication.
Sorry,
According to the video, what do you think? The mobile phones have changed the communication?
the
Do you
mobile
remember?
phone.
Mhm.
Yes, of course. With if you have a mobile mobile phone, you can talk, you can communicate with any person in the world, no matter where they are. Uh, at the same time, is immediately you don't have to wait a lot of time. So yes, change a lot.
Okay. Um, what do you think about the way that Julie Bishop answers the questions asked by the popular website BuzzFeed? BuzzFeed.
Um, I don't do it that
Okay.
because I think that kind of uh, that was an interview.
Mhm.
Well, was an experiment, but if you have a real interview, the person that is asking to you uh, needs to know if you are a serious person or not. And I think emojis is not the way to answer in that kind of situations.
Okay. Uh, are you agree with the information that the man said or the man told? Um, he's not. He's not. Um. He doesn't. He doesn't agree with this way that some youngs, especially who are studying on the high school or using or removes the letters in the test. What do you think about this opinion by the man? He said that
Yeah.
he is not he's doesn't agree with some students removes the letter when they are answer tests in written way. What do you think about that?
I will
About your
agree
opinion?
too.
Mhm. Why do you
Actually,
think?
I have a conversation with a person that remove letters.
Mhm.
And I'm a person that always used to write completely all the words with dots, with symbols, with everything.
Mhm.
So, uh, but in a school is really normal to send emojis or short words trying to say something, but with less letters. Yes, it's really normal, but you can use it in different contexts, but not all the time.
Mhm. Yes, is a disadvantage because some youngers mm, don't like use write English, right?
Yes.
What do you think? Is true or no that depending of the countries, mm, people remove the letters in different ways? What do you think?
Well, it's really difficult to say that the same way that in Colombia remove labels is the same way that, for example, United States is going to remove. I remember that in the video, the man said that TTYL, I think, talk to you later, is the mean. We here in Colombia, in Spanish, we can't do it like that because the letters have a meaning in English. But at the same time, some people use LOL. The the meaning is in English, but they use it in Spanish. So sometimes the culture and a different country uh, don't is not important when you are uh, communicating.
Do you have, uh, could you use your camera, Angie?
Yes, but I have to turn off the call and then come back with the camera.
Okay, okay,
Entonces ya vengo.
okay. Jonathan, how are you? Just right now, I would like to know if you have finished the video.
Yes, teacher. I just finished to watch the video.
Okay. Uh, what do you think? The technology has changed the way that people, or the technology change have changed the way that people communicate with others?
Yes, absolutely. Throughout those decades, for saying that way, the way of communication through, for example, for mobile devices, have offered the way to communicate with each one. So, as the video says, something like, well, the way of writing is too longer for little spaces, little pieces of buttons. They use
Mhm.
like contractions or acronyms for saying different kind of words. But absolutely, that it has changed the way of communication.
Okay. What do you think about emojis?
Uh, I work in basically in like in social media, in social networks. So basically, we have to apply the emojis in our conversations. So because we work with Twitter and Facebook, then basically we have to add the emojis for trying to communicate and show our feelings to the customer.
Or do you like more use?
Sorry, teacher.
And do you remember which emojis do you like use?
Well, I like well then that fade, that yellow fade with the ring and the angle that is outside. I think that is I like this one. The thumbs up. I think that is good to communicate, like at the smile or laughing, or well, when you want to express something is well something gloomy, maybe like uh, a sad face.
Mhm. Okay. Eh, how did Julie Bishop answer ask Pacific?
Teacher, sorry, I couldn't hear you. Could you repeat again, please?
Yes. How did Julie Bishop answer the question asked by the popular website BuzzFeed? BuzzFeed, sorry.
Uh, well, you mean the girl in the video?
Yes.
Uh, well, the way that she used for communicate, yes. But sorry, I couldn't
Yes.
understand the question.
Yes. The question is how did Julie Bishop answer the question asked by the popular website? She
Ah, yes.
answered in what way?
Basically, she used emojis to express her activities mostly. Yes, to for example, she used like well a person dancing or maybe running a person that was running an emoji running then to show the activity that she usually makes. Yes, basically from it was from emojis.
Okay. What do you think about the test speak?
Well, we we are we are used to using those kind of text to speak options because well in long text or maybe to express something that everyone maybe knows um, are very common. For example, in my case, I can say, oh well, I use a lot an expression that is as ASAP, that is as soon as possible, to communicate something that is has some kind of urgency. And that's about. I think that in my case, from my personal opinion, I think that are good to use nowadays.
Okay. Do you know who is Chikutaka Karita? Do you know who is Shikitaka Kurita?
Yes, teacher. The well, I forgot the name. Shigeta Kakurita. Yes, you told
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yes.
Well, well, according to the video, well, I didn't know anything about that person, but basically was the first person who used or he implemented the emojis through communicating smartphones. So then, well, the number of emojis or different kind of faces has increased, and that's it. I think that he was the owner of the emojis.
Okay. What do you think? Maybe the human being will create a new ways to communicate, different that I know today.
Sure thing. I think, but if you try to think maybe 15 or yes, 15 or 20 years before, we didn't measure that we will have the faces to express our feelings through text messages or whatever. So I think that according or the vanguard of the technology, we could have another way to express by ourselves.
Okay. About this slide, what common device have you used so far?
Well, a little bit the tablet, and table, the tablet, the
Tablet.
tablet. Yes, sorry, the tablet, the cell phone is the most common use. The other ones I haven't used.
Okay. Um, Erica, do you hear me? I'm not sure if Erica is connected. Do you hear me? I'm not sure if Erica heard me or not. Hear me. Jonathan, about Kindle ebook reader, have you used that or no?
I think that Erika is trying to reconnect. Maybe it doesn't work. I don't know. Sorry, teacher. What was your question?
Have you used Kindle ebook reader or no?
No, I haven't. I haven't. I know that is for read from read PDF or reading book, but
Mm-hmm.
no, I haven't used it.
Okay. Uh, in this slide, you can see different phrasal verbs about technology, right?
Yes.
Phrasal verb, or or they are new for you.
Mm, let me check. And the phrasal verb in the middle is turn off or just turn off?
Yeah, yeah, it's turned off.
Turn off.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I made mistake. I forget to write the er. Yeah,
No,
it's
no
turned
worries,
off.
teacher.
Do you know the meaning about that?
Well, I know that. Where is the? Okay, scroll back up.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I think that is when you use your mouse, and try to move to the up, and scroll
Mm-hmm.
down is to move to the down. Click
Yes.
on is to click yes for any space. Backup is for well to save
Mm-hmm.
some kind of information. Turn on is to to turn off some devices like that doesn't work anymore. I think that free. I have doubt with free up and run it up.
Uh, do you know the meaning about free up?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Well, I can run or up. Do you know both, right?
What teacher? Sorry.
Uh, you don't know the meaning associated with free
Free up.
up
No.
and raw Arab.
Uh, run it off. No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to explain. Run around means when you have your phone, your laptop, or your computer with a decrease space. It means when someone doesn't enough space in order to save the information because your phone, your computer, or your laptop have a lot of information, and for that reason, you cannot save more things. Yeah, this means run out of. Um, For example, there is an example of this sentence using run out of. Is, for example, when some say that they are running out of space. Yeah, it means the person needs free up. What means free up? Free up is when you need to, in Spanish, say liberar espacio. Yeah, free up
Okay.
means you need to delete the things on your computer, on your laptop, or your phone in order to get enough space. Yeah, when you
Okay.
don't have enough space in your device, you need to free up, and you free up is the option in order to delete, yeah, delete the a lot of information that you have on your device. And run out of is when a person has a lot of files, and he or she cannot save new things. Yes. In Spanish, run out of means poco almacenamiento, o hay poco espacio, o no tengo suficiente espacio. And free up means I need to liberar espacio. Yeah? It's the opposite. The primero, the first means tengo mucha información. And the second, necesito liberar espacio. Yeah? I need to get enough space. This is the meaning about that. This is the main objective for this speaking session, for this English exam. The first is to describe images associated with some types of modern communication, to teach some phrasal verbs about the technology, to show commonly used device, and to assess the speaking skill based on the English video, right?
Okay.
I would like to know, Jonathan, if you have the opportunity to use virtual reality.
Yes, kind of. Well, basically, when I was in the mall center, there are some kind of amusement devices that can interact to have the virtual reality. So like a game, video game.
Mhm. Erica, have you used reality or virtual reality or VR?
Mm, no, unfortunately not. Not yet.
Okay. Angie, have you used that?
Never teach. I have never used.
Okay. I would like to know, Angie and Erica, if before this speaking session, have you um, know the meaning about these phrasal verbs, or they are new for you? Erica,
No, it's very common for me.
okay. Angie,
I just listen your explanation.
okay. And do you understand the explanation?
Yes.
Okay. This is the last practical exercise. Yeah, this is the last practical exercise. I would like to know, or you need to associate it. For example, I asked you, Eric, the first phrasal verb is backup. This picture on this slide is associated with this phrasal verb, backup. Erika,
The one in the center that you can see the mobile, the laptop, and the tablet.
mhm, okay. And the second, scroll back at Angie.
I think is the first one.
Which picture? Pause at the top of left side or at the top of right side? Which picture?
Scroll back up is the picture on the right.
On the right side.
Yeah.
Could you describe the picture that you want?
The hand in different colors.
Mhm. Okay, yes, this is the scroll back up. Mhm. Is when you need to move, when you are using, for example, to move to the top, when you are using a Word file. Mhm. Uh, what do you think about the scroll down, Angie?
Opposite is the picture that is
Mhm.
up in the left side.
Mhm. Yes. Okay. And Jonathan, what do you think about is the image associated with click on?
The image associated with clicking to is well, the left bottom that
Mm-hmm.
the hand we have the mouse.
Okay. And hack into. Which one hack into?
Hacking to, well, the in the right bottom, like when we want to extract information to extract information by someone.
Erica, I would like to know if you can give me an example of sentence using back at, the phrasal verb back at.
Today, I started to make a backup of all my mobile information.
Okay. Jonathan, give me an example with the phrasal verb um, scroll back at.
Sentences, but if you want to see the title of this web page, please scroll back up and click. And you can see the title of this website.
Okay. Angie, give me an example with the phrasal verb hack into.
With what, sorry?
Hack into. The phrasal verb number 5. Hack into.
Hack into.
Mhm. You can
I
use, yeah,
don't
you
remember what is the meaning of hack into.
hack into is when someone is using your computer in an illegal way. It means you don't know that other person are using your computer or your phone in order to get your information. This is hack into.
Okay, so you can have legal problems if you hack into my computer.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What do you think about the hackers, the bad hackers?
Amazing. It's really
Amazing.
interesting. It's really interesting to do what they do. It's not easy, but obviously you need to use it in a good way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if you are using hack into in a negative way, it's not good, right? In good way, I think it's good. It's interesting. Okay, in order to finish this speaking session, I would like to share you a video in order to know an example of virtual reality. Yeah, you can see Mark Zuckerberg are using a new technology in order to use um, maybe Facebook in the future using virtual reality, right? Let me check in order to send you the video. Is here. A little bit. I think this is the video. Let me check this one. Oh, this is like okay. Let me check. Actually, it's this one. No. Virtual reality. Yeah, I can see just right now. It's 7 minutes. It's 7 minutes is an example of the reality, the virtual reality. Yes. I don't know if you can watch the video just right now or when I have finished this speaking session. Let me know, what do you think? I'm going to share my screen in order to give you. Thank you very much for attending this speaking session. And this is the last speaking session. In this speaking session, you answer the final episode about this speaking during 16 weeks or 16 speaking session. Yeah. Angie, do you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. I would like to know what is your opinion about this speaking session or so far the way that have you learned or how you practice your speaking?
Yes, teacher, a lot. Uh, Definitely, in my job, um, in with the people that I can communicate every day, I can't use English. But with these speaking sessions, I I could learn a lot. I could practice. Um, mm, I'm not really good with my speaking, but I think this is a good way to improve our skills. Um, Thanks, teacher, because you teach us a lot, and you are really dedicated. Um, the- Thank you.
Okay. Um, Erica, let me know your opinion.
Well, you are a very organized person. You bring us very interesting topics in the class and an excellent vocabulary to learn with very useful words.
Okay, thank you. Jonathan, let me know your opinion. What do you think is important this speaking session? Or what do you think about my way in order to teach the topics? Jonathan, do you hear me? I think no. Okay, dear students, thank you very much for attending this speaking session. Your time. When you need something or you had some question, maybe about the testimonials in written way or in the recording of the video, let me know, okay? Have a good night. Bye bye.
Thank you, teacher. Bye bye.